Hey guys, so this is the July 2021 budget with me, and it is somehow July, and I feel like I've lost half the year. We're getting back on track here of getting these videos made on time, but just be aware that if you're wondering where I've been for the last couple months, you might want to watch the June budget review first, because it does go into that in a little bit more detail. And then I will be making a life update video for you guys just to let you know what is actually going on. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and budget this income. This is going to be a tough month because basically, for the most part, I am not going to have any more income than the unemployment, and that actually got cut. Now, I won't have any paycheck or referral income, and my unemployment is going to go down a lot because the federal supplemental is going away. That might be coming back because Indiana and Maryland have been able to get theirs back, but I'm not sure if Ohio is going to do that or not. Basically, the courts have said that the states cannot cut off that aid. So what I'm looking at here is my regular amount, which is $498 times 4, which would be $1992. And because I was late filing my last claim in June, it's actually paid out in July. So that means that I will get that one last week of that extra at $300 plus $498. So that's going to make my income $2,790. So that is going to hurt. Yeah, okay. And then next month, of course, I have the fraternity income starting. So that helps that out a little bit as well. Looking down through here, so car insurance should be the same. And gas and fuel, I am going to have to change this. As I'm sure you guys know, gas prices have absolutely skyrocketed, and they're about $1 more per gallon than when I set this budget. I went way over last month without really even doing any additional driving. But this month, I am going to have to rent a U-Haul and pay gas for that. I'm going on a trip with my girlfriend, and we're going to have a rental car, so I got to get gas for that, plus just the additional of taking a trip at all. And then I think I have to take an extra trip to Columbus for something, so it's going to be 2 trips this month instead of 1. So I'm going to put this at $200, which is ridiculous, but we'll see how this looks at the end of the month. And then hopefully next month I can cut that down. But next month I'll be moving, so I don't know. Now electric, somehow, and I have already paid this. I'm not sure why it's not categorized here already. I believe, let's put 65 because it was 60 something. I had 1 month reprieve basically between the heat running the electric bill up and then the air conditioner running the electric bill up. But I do fully expect that for the August budget, the electric bill will be sky high because of the air conditioning. But then August should be the last month that I have to pay electric because I'm going to where my utilities are covered. Internet was actually $61 and something. It seems like it's going up $1 or $2 each month. And I can't figure that out, but just so it's covered there, we'll do that. And then the phone, this is about right because you guys remember at some point I got a month behind, and I swear somehow I keep being a month behind, and I'm just going to try to pay those 2 months at once. So this is basically double the amount that I should be paying. Student loan will be fine. The payment did actually go down about 10 cents for some reason, but it will basically be about this amount. And then fast food, groceries, and restaurants are going to be tough this month because I will be on vacation for a week, and I don't know how much I'm going to be spending on eating out versus making stuff at the Airbnb. I'm cool with eating at home. Girlfriend likes to eat out a lot, so we'll see. Although she is, for her part of the trip, paying for gas and food, so maybe this will actually be lower than normal because she's going to be paying for a lot of it, but we'll have to see how it goes. So all in all, with fast food, groceries, and restaurants, we'll leave the budgets where they are, and I will watch the budgets this month on fast foods and restaurants and try to make sure that I'm doing okay with that. And then if I do order anything for the girlfriend, that's going to be under either a special category for stuff I pay for her, or it'll be in there as like a gift or something like that, to try to separate it out from my actual budget. Usually she and I don't spend a ton of time together, so it's not a huge issue, but we're spending 8 days together on this trip, so it's going to be more of an issue when ordering food. And gifts and donations, you can already see, I'm not going to budget for this, but you can already see that I did give her something this month. I did pay her rent, which please guys don't be up in arms about that. She's in a really, really bad situation, which you guys know that there's a lot of stuff going on with me, and it's partly her situation. So even though I'm in my own kind of bad situation, I've got to do what I got to do to help her. And that's what she needs right now, because she's only got a couple months left on her lease, but she just is not able to get by right now because of some stuff going on. So it's basically this month and then next month, and then that's done. And then we're moving in together. And so, it'll be fine. Basically, we just got to get her through to the end of her lease so she can complete that. And then, she'll be with me, and we won't have rent anymore because rent's part of my compensation. Now, doctor, let's leave doctor at $285 because that's the thing that needed to happen in January, and I haven't done that. I went way over on doctor last month because I scheduled some other appointments. But if there's anything in addition to the one that keeps carrying over month to month that I just never seem to get to, the only thing that will happen this month is the dentist, which I'm planning on just getting a cleaning and some whitening, and I should be good. And I'm hoping to get that done before I leave for North Carolina. So, God, that's less than 30 days. Okay. I did pay my rent, and I'm not paying my storage yet, but I will. Business expenses, I don't expect there to be much. And if there are any business expenses, it's probably going to come out of the business account. Let's leave the $100 budgeted here, but I wouldn't expect a lot. Laundry, I still desperately need to wash my duvet. There's also some moving blankets that I need to wash before I move. They got really dusty in the storage unit, so I want to do those. So let's leave this budget for laundry, and it might even go a little bit over this with doing those storage blankets or moving blankets, but let's just leave it as where it is. Now, let's go to stuff for mom. So stuff for mom should be right on. This is just paying her storage unit. Now, if you guys remember, I screwed up the storage unit thing. So let's go ahead and leave this as stuff for mom. I think that's all she'll need this month. But I am actually going to take my storage payment off of here, and for this month, just set a budget of $0. The reason being, I bought the money order last month to pay it, put it in my car, took the car to the shop, and they had to keep it. And I have a loaner now. So I had to end up paying it a second time in June. And essentially, since it's due at the end of the month, I'll have my car back by then. I'll get that payment out of there, and then I'll be able to mail that out. So that should clear itself up, but I can take that off of here for this month. And then clothing is at $50. Let's put $100. Reason being, I did buy new shoes last month, so that was desperately needed, but I desperately need underwear now. Not that they're like falling apart or anything. It's just, I finally found some good ones that last a long time, but I've just bought them to see how they would do. And I got a 3-pack. So I've literally had to be doing laundry like 3 times a week to have clean ones. So now that I got this great brand that I really like, I need to buy some more. And yeah, they've held up really well, especially as frequently as I've been wearing them. So I think it's a good value, and this will get me to be able to buy somewhere around 5-6 pairs, something like that. They're a little expensive, but it's worth it for how long they're lasting. And then everything else, we got a lot of stuff that always falls into this category. But here's the main things for this month, and this is what's going to kill me. like I said, the car's in the shop, and they told me it will be at least $2,000 to fix. So I will find out next week just how bad that is. And yeah, so at least $2,000. Yeah, not great, but it's got to be fixed. So that's going to happen. And then there's whatever I end up paying for this trip, which, depending on how my girlfriend does at work today, because it's her last day working before we leave, um, you know, she might pay all of everything else that's not been paid for, or I might pay a lot of it. And, this is the trip for her, but she wanted to contribute. So I am letting her contribute, but whatever she doesn't, I'll make up for. And I've already paid for the hotel and the Airbnb. Uh, and I will be putting the rental car on a credit card, but then paying that credit card off immediately. So that's going to be about $500. And honestly, the majority of that is the insurance, because that's pretty expensive every day, but I definitely need that. So it's a one-time splurge. I told her that one-time splurge for this big trip for her. I just wasn't expecting all the car repairs, the $2,000 this month, the $1,100 plus $700 last month, and then like the $200 the month before that. That's pretty much killed me. So it's like, man, like I wanted to do this one thing where I spent money, and now the car is just killing me. But at least next month I start the job, I'll have money coming in. And we'll see how it goes then. But I'm still doing all right. And for those of you who are watching this and have gotten clear to the end, just so you know, what's happening is that I will be gone from July 6th through the 11th or 12th. And after that, I will be filming the financial goal 6-month update and the well, I don't know how many years it is, but the yearly update of what's going on with my student loans. We'll have those up by the end of the month. We'll have a makeup live stream for June, and then we'll have a July live stream as well. So anyway, guys, thank you for dealing with me being slow to get everything out and even missing some videos. It's life, right? All right, but this is what this month is looking like. There's not much left over, but at least budget-wise, it's budgeted as being positive. That's not counting the car expenses, of course, but we already know I'm going to be over on that. So I will just do the best I can with the gas and food budgets, and that'll be the best I can do for this month. We're looking at probably September or October until my budget gets normalized month to month again. But that's all I got for now. Just look forward to doing a Makeup June live stream here pretty soon.